Dear students, welcome to Social Science class. Today, let us study 10th unit of Geography, India Industries. In this lesson, we are going to discuss the meaning and importance of industries, localization of industries, major industrial regions in India, major industries of India. Children, what is industry? The conversion of raw materials into usable products is known as manufacturing industries. Children, we are getting a lot of resources in the nature. We cannot use all the resources as we get in the nature. We have to convert it into usable materials. The process of conversion of raw materials into usable product is called as industries. See, the material which we use in industries to manufacture usable goods is called as raw material. So, industry is the conversion of raw materials into usable products. For example, conversion of sugarcane into sugar. See here, sugarcane is the raw material and sugar is produced in the industry. And converting iron ore into steel. Conversion of cotton into cloth. Conversion of wood pulp into paper. See, these are all the examples for industries. Now, let us discuss about the importance of industries. See, industries reduce the reliance on primary products. The industries reduce the reliance on primary products. We can change it and we can use it, and when we improve our industry, it reduces the imported goods. Industries help to increase the national income and per capita income. And industries help to earn foreign exchange. Industries create job opportunities and this solve the problem of unemployment. Industries raise GDP and the living standard of the people, and industry help to reduce pressure on agriculture. Like this, industries play vital role in economic progress of a country. Children, let us discuss about important factors affecting the localization of industries. Observe all the pictures. It helps you to remember all these points. See, industry requires raw material. Industry is the conversion of raw material into usable goods. So, supply of raw materials is very important. Then, supply of power. See, for the running of industry, the power supply is very important. And the third one, transport and communication facilities. Transport is very essential for industries to transport the raw materials and industrial products to the market, and also for all the communication facilities are very important. And market facilities. For localization of industry, market facilities are very important for the industrial products. Then capital. Capital is very important. Capital means money. Capital is very important to set up an industry as well as to set up all the infrastructures in the industries. And next one is supply of labor. For the development of industry, labor supply is very important. And water supply. Children, for the working of industry, water supply is very essential factor. Ideal climate. Ideal climate is very essential to establish an industry. And the government policies, the localization or the establishment of industry is depending on proper government policies which are favorable for the development of industries. So, supply of raw materials, supply of power, transport and communication facilities, market facilities, capital, supply of labor, supply of water, ideal climate and government policies are very essential for the localization of industries. Children, what is industrial regions or industrial zones? See, industrial regions refers to a region with the concentration of one or a variety of industries. The area where one type of industry or varieties of industries concentrated. We have already learnt which are the factors essential for the establishment of industries. So, where there is the favorable factors, in that area industries are concentrated. Now, let us know which are the major industrial regions of India. Observe the map, you have to locate and you have to name all the major industrial regions of India. The Hooghly-Kolkata region, the Mumbai-Pune region, the Ahmedabad-Vadodara region, the Madurai-Coimbatore-Bangalore region, Chota Nagpur Plateau region, the Delhi-Meerut region, Visakhapatnam-Guntur region and Kollam-Thiruvananthapuram region. These are the 8 major industrial regions of India. Children, let us discuss about the major industries of India. See, iron and steel industry, aluminium industry, cotton textile industry, sugar industry, paper industry and knowledge based industries. These are the major industries of India. Let us discuss one by one. Iron and steel industry. The industries are divided into 4 types on the basis of raw materials used in the industries. The industries are divided into 4 major industries. One is metal based industry or mineral based industry, agro based industry, forest based industry and knowledge based industry. See, iron and steel industry is the major mineral based industry of India. It is the basis of all other industries. Iron and steel industry is called as basic industry because the engineering, locomotives, machine tools, automobiles, agricultural equipments, etc. depend on iron and steel industry. All these industries use the product of iron and steel industry as their raw materials. So, iron and steel industry is called as basic industry. Ancient India knew the art of smelting iron ore. The best example for this is the iron pillar in Delhi. The modern iron and steel industry in India was started in 1874 at Kulti in West Bengal. But the credit for modern iron and steel industry goes to J.N. Tata, who started the Tata Iron and Steel Company in 1907 at Sakchi at Jamshedpur. Let us know about what are the essential factors for the location of iron and steel industry. See, supply of basic raw material of iron ore. Iron ore is the raw material, and coking coal as a main source of power and hydel power, because for melting iron ore, coking coal and hydel power is very important. And railway transport and port facilities. See, iron ore is a heavy material. So, to transport the iron ore raw material as well as the industrial products, railway transport as well as port facilities are very essential for iron and steel industry. And plenty of water supply is required, and also cheap labor and capital and local market. So, these are the essential factor for the localization of iron and steel industry. There are 14 integrated iron and steel plants in India, 4 private sector industries and 10 public sector industries. There are 14 major iron and steel industries in India. Let us know one by one. The Tata Iron and Steel Company at Sakchi, Jamshedpur in Jharkhand, observe the map. Jindal Vijayanagar Steel Plant at Toranagallu, Ballari district in Karnataka. Ispat Iron and Steel Limited at Dholvi, Raigad district in Maharashtra. Tata Steel Plant at Gopalpur in Odisha. These 4 are the private sector important iron and steel industries. Let us know about the public sector iron and steel industries. Indian Iron and Steel Company at Burnpur in West Bengal, Vishveshwaraya Iron and Steel Limited at Bhadravati in Karnataka, Bhilai Steel Plant, Durg district in Chhattisgarh, Rourkela Steel Plant, Sundargarh district in Odisha, Durgapur Steel Plant in West Bengal, Bokaro Steel Plant at Bokaro in Jharkhand, the Salem Steel Plant at Salem in Tamil Nadu, the Visakhapatnam Steel Plant at Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh, Daitari Steel Plant at Daitari in Odisha near Paradeep, Tata Steel Limited at Kalinganagara in Odisha. These 10 are the public sector iron and steel industries. In India, there are 199 mini steel plants set up in different parts of the country. India is the 8th largest steel producing country in the world. India ranks 8th in the production of steel in the world. Children, let us discuss about aluminium industry. Aluminium is the most important non-ferrous metal. So, this is also metal based industry or mineral based industry. Aluminium is the most important non-ferrous metal. It is a metal based industry or mineral based industry. Aluminium is called as wonder metal because it has variety of uses. It is used in manufacturing aeroplanes, automobiles, railways, ships, household appliances, electrical cables, and its foils are used as packing materials for paint industry, etc. It is good substitute for steel and copper. So, it is called a wonder metal, and it is the second largest mineral based industry in India. Now let us discuss about the essential factors for location of aluminium industry. See, bauxite is the raw material used in aluminium industry, and supply of hydroelectric power, wide markets and capital. These are the essential factors for the location of aluminium industry. Aluminium industry is the second important metal based industry in India. The first metal based industry is iron and steel industry, and the second important metal based industry is the aluminium industry. It was started in 1942 at Jaikai Nagar in West Bengal. At present, there are 9 major aluminium plants in India. Jaikai Nagar in West Bengal, Alupuram in Kerala, Mettur in Tamil Nadu, Belagavi in Karnataka, Hirakud and Damanjodi in Odisha, Renukut in Uttar Pradesh, Korba in Chhattisgarh and Ratnagiri in Maharashtra. India has the 11th place in the world for the production of aluminium products. But India has to import aluminium from other countries to meet its local demands. Children, let us discuss about cotton textile industry. What type of industry this is? This is agro-based industry, because the raw material used in cotton textile industry is cotton. It is grown in agriculture. So, it is agro-based industry. Cotton textile industry is the most important agro-based industry. Now, India ranks second in the world in respect of cotton fabrics production, next to China. China is in the first place and India is in the second place, and India is the second largest exporter of cotton textiles. Now, let us discuss about the factors essential for the location of cotton textile industries. The supply of raw cotton, power, vast market, capital, skilled labor, and very important here is humid climate. For cotton textile industry, humid climate is very essential. Now, let us discuss about the distribution of cotton textile industries in India. Cotton textile industry is widely distributed over 76 towns and cities of India. It is concentrated mainly in the cotton growing states. Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana. These states have cotton textile industries. Maharashtra and Gujarat are the leading manufacturers of cotton textiles. Children, Mumbai is the most popular center for cotton textile industry. So, it is known as Cottonopolis of India. Mumbai is known as Cottonopolis of India and the Manchester of India. Why it is called as Manchester of India? Manchester is a place in England which is famous for the production of textile. So, Mumbai is called as Manchester of India as it is the center for cotton textile industry. Now, let us discuss about the sugar industry. What type of industry it is? It is also agro-based industry. because the raw material used here is sugarcane, it is grown in agriculture. The art of sugar making was known to the Indians confined to preparing gur and khandasari. It is the second important agro-based industry in India next to cotton textile industry. And the modern sugar mills were started in the beginning of the 20th century. Now let us know about the factors which are essential for the location of sugar industry. See, supply of sugar cane is the main raw material, and cheap and efficient transport facility is very essential here, because the sugar cane has to transport as early as possible to industry, otherwise it will become dry. And the encouragement of government, market and capital, these are the important factors essential for the location of sugar industry. The sugar industry is concentrated in sugarcane growing areas. As already discussed, the sugar is produced by using the juice of sugarcane. Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, Bihar and Odisha. These are the states having sugar industries. India is the second largest producer of sugar in the world, next only to Brazil. Brazil ranks first and India ranks second in the production of sugar. Now let us discuss about paper industry. Paper is an indispensable and useful product. It is used for many purposes. You have known this. For writing purpose, wrapping, packing, printing, etc. Remember this, education and literacy level in a country are measured by the consumption of paper in that country. The consumption of paper indicates the education and literacy level of that country. What are the raw materials used in paper industry? What type of industry it is? It is forest based industry. The raw materials used in paper industry are the product of forest. So, it is a forest based industry. The raw materials used in the industry are softwood like bamboo and cellulosic pulp, the grasses like sabai and babar. The raw materials used in the industry are softwood like bamboo and cellulosic pulp, grasses like sabai and babar. Due to the lack of forest based raw materials, straw of paddy, wheat, baggage, cotton lints, rags, etc. are being used as raw materials. The factors essential for location of paper industry are raw materials, plenty of water, paper industry needs plenty of water, a vast market, supply of cheap labor, transport facilities, power and some chemicals are required. Distribution of paper industry in India. Earlier paper industry of India was developed in the Hooghly basin of West Bengal. Now it is highly concentrated in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Odisha. In India, the present production of paper is not sufficient to meet its local requirement. So, it has to be met by imports. Now, let us discuss about knowledge based industry. The term knowledge based industries usually refer to those industries which are relatively intensive in their inputs of technology and human knowledge. They require intellectual capabilities rather than any physical inputs and raw materials. Rather than raw materials, intellectual capability is very important, and information technology is a key to knowledge based industry. In India, there is the potential to become, India has the potential to become a leading knowledge based industry, because India has more young population and there is growing information technology. India has intellectual capabilities and there is the support of both state and central governments. The main components of information technology is software and hardware. To encourage the industry, many software technology parks were established in different parts of the country. Now, let us know about which are the states achieved a great name in software industry. Karnataka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Telangana are the states achieved a great name in software industry. Now, let us where these software industries are concentrated. See, Bengaluru, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Delhi and Noida. These are the places where the knowledge based industries are concentrated. Bangalore is called as Silicon Valley of India. Bangalore is called as Silicon Valley of India because Bengaluru is the most important center for Indian software industry. And the other centers for software in Karnataka are Mysuru, Mangaluru, Hubballi and Udupi. In India, hardware industries also developed and software has become an important item of export in India and earns a large amount of foreign exchange for the country. Children, till now we have discussed about the important industries in India, factors essential for the localization of industries. Now, write these questions and write the answers and show it to your teacher. Answer the following questions in one sentence each. Children, write these questions and answer in 6 to 8 sentences. Children, do this map work. Draw an outline map of India. Mark and label major industrial zones of India. Thank you, children.